I see a worthless company and I'm like, okay, I can probably make some money off this company. Pump and dump is a method primarily being used on the OTC market, the over the counter market. A lot of wordless stocks are being traded over the counter. A lot of penny stocks also. Stocks that are being traded over the counter don't need to register or document their financial information with the SEC. So it's pretty much a free for all when it comes to worthless companies and worthless stock. When it comes to the pump and dump, what I do is if I'm one of those investors that wants to make a quick buck, I see a worthless company and I'm like, okay, I can probably make some money off this company. So I buy a bunch of shares at a really cheap price, $1 or even less than $1. I then advertise this company as being the next biggest best thing, even though it's worthless. So that attracts a lot of investors because they believe in the advertising, they believe that this company is actually going to be doing good in the future. So the price of the stock starts to go up and it keeps going up and it keeps going up. Eventually, let's say the price of the stock is worth 1,000 times more. Like I'm happy because my worthless stocks are worth X amount more. So now I'm like, okay, now is the correct time to sell all my shares in this company and make a hefty profit. So while I'm doing this, it comes to the light that this company is actually worthless. All that advertising that I didn't mean anything because this is a worthless stock. When this is found out, it pushes the stock price back down to where it was when I bought it. So I made a hefty profit, but all the other investors that came in based on my advertising because they thought it was a great stock, they are left holding the ball with a worthless stock and they actually lost money. So the funny thing about pump and dumps is that my dad was actually caught up in a pump and dump situation. This happened back in 2004, 2005, around that time. My dad never told me about it at the time it happened. He told me about it later, but this is kind of the details that he told me about what happened. So he got a phone call from a trading company, and they were trying to pitch him a bunch of different companies that were trading undervalue. They were able to convince him to buy these stocks, and I think after about a month or two, he noticed that the price of those shares just dropped, and he lost a lot of money. And he told my brother this, but he never told me that. And he told my brother that never invest in the stock market because it's a scam. But luckily, I've been able to talk to him. Like I've showed him my methods of investing because I'm a dividend investor. And currently he invests a lot more than he used to. But it still goes to show how the pump and dump is still being used in order to make money off investors that don't know a lot about investing in general.